Update 2 on Tropical Depression 2 in the Western Atlantic, which could be on the verge of becoming the Atlantic's second tropical storm of the year. Winds of 35 miles per hour, pressure 1009 millibars, moving northwest at 14 miles per hour as of noon UTC on May the 28th. That's 8 AM Eastern Daylight Time. The storm is expected to move towards the northwest and could well become Tropical Storm Bonnie before making landfall in South Carolina, where we have tropical storm warnings in effect along the whole coast there. The system's then expected to turn towards the east or northeast and then sort of skirt the coast of North Carolina and then out towards the Outer Banks, where it will become a remnant low probably long before it reaches the Outer Banks. But the system will be lingering for several days, even after landfall, which we expect inside the next 24 hours. Let's take a look at the current warnings then. Of course, tropical storm warnings in effect for South Carolina, but this is our graphic showing where the watch and warning areas are likely to be as time progresses. Into Sunday, the storm makes landfall, weakens into a depression, then the warnings will probably be deactivated and it'll be only watch areas potentially, and then the system will be gone completely perhaps by Tuesday, though there will still be little bits to watch along the coast of North Carolina coming into Tuesday, Wednesday and even Thursday, as it will be a remnant low and could still cause some inclement weather. Looking at the sea surface temperatures, it's just about going over the tongue that is the Gulf Stream right now, with temperatures as high as 28 Celsius in the sea surface temperatures there. So it's favourable conditions, and when you look at the wind shear in just a few seconds when it appears, you'll also notice that it's becoming a very good environment for the storm there as well. Near nil values of wind shear all the way to the coast of South Carolina, which could lead to some significant intensification. No chance of a hurricane or anything, but we could have a mid-range tropical storm Bonnie as a worst case scenario. There it is on the map, still not too much to it. And you'll see the let's take a look at what it looks like in more detail on the floater imagery. Here it is, the latest imagery on the floaters, the NOAA floaters. The system is developing. You can see in the last few hours how it's been flaring up a little bit as it draws ever closer to the coast of South Carolina. 35 miles per hour right now. We expect, I think the NHC forecast was 45, perhaps even to 50 before landfall. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but of course everyone has to be aware of the situation and of course not to do anything stupid during a tropical storm. Here's the latest NHC enhancement. There's the storm in relation to where it is in the Atlantic. Another flare up towards the southeast there, but that's probably not going to become anything tropical. You can follow this storm on the website force13.com/tracker, and indeed for any other systems out there in the world. But take a look at the rest of the Atlantic there, looking rather troubled towards the southern Bahamas into the eastern Caribbean, but elsewhere rather quiet. Well, if this storm does form, it will become number 18, but so far we're still at 17, and we're only one day away from breaking a new low activity record if Bonnie was not to form, but that is unlikely. 11 Category 1 hurricanes or higher, 74 miles per hour plus, and 5 Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. A long way to go till we get to 1977, which is the next lowest. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, and its associated forum. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter, search Force 13 all in text. You can also add Fool 13 on Skype for tropical weather chat. Also, we will be recommencing our live streaming service on May the 31st at 10 PM UTC, kicking off with the countdown to the official start to the Atlantic hurricane season on the YouTube channel. Just add live to the end of the Force 13 channel page and you'll find the live streaming service, which will relaunch on the 31st. Well, that's all for now, and we'll probably be talking about Bonnie in the next update.